would do?
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is... I know the truth is important too, but... In other words... deep down... I command the truth.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You know, just like you, she was full of courage. Actually, could you give me a 3, 2... You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. So, where should we start with the investigation? Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as...
Well, the Traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Veressa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era. Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins.
Origins? Wait.
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make... of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi.
It sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the... However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with... As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincere...
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion.
The voice is gone. Finally, talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a Hal is better than him.
So, do you think what he said was true?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot.
True. That conversation in our heads.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something?
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey. Okay.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not...
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the Greek... Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Oh, it's...
Bull Warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull Warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still...
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we
Riddle?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation? Enough chatter. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man, how are we...
Because you're his clones, right?
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple. What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh.
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well, since you have proven your wits, the act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spirit.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is... No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, choo.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some...
Oh, good thinking for us. Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom. Hey, there are two fungi over there.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very...
Wow, cool! You green caps are so wise. Just like our...
It's all progressing as expected. Oh, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony, and I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or...
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think...
They're humans, idiot. They don't...
All right.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions?
Yeah.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously
I mean, obviously it's the cook.
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
Look! A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into...
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first! So, we passed the test? Where's the sense? So much for gathering our wits. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us...
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you...
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too! Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.